Chad and Charlene have been nominated for eviction. How will they react? And what are the rules for this week's Golden Power Veto competition? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevzik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. It's day 12 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Jonathan is the head of household. He nominated Chad and Charlene for eviction, but the Golden Power Veto can change the nominations. Who will win it? You'll find out tomorrow. But first, after Chad and Charlene were nominated, Chad responded in the group chat with, "Jonathan looks like you make him sound." Okay, so I guess he sounds like, I was going for, it ended, I can't, I'm really bad at accents. I was going for Vinny, the friend of that kid on Doogie Howser, played by, what the hell's his name? Neil Patrick Harris. That's what I was going for. And then it kind of became a half Boston, half New York accent, and then it just became a big mess. So Jonathan's voice is just a mess. So essentially, Chad is saying Jonathan is a mess. So, offensive. No, I'm just kidding. And then Charlene later on said, "Am I surprised? Not. Game on." Later on, Adam posted in the group, because I did say, if your time, this is Thanksgiving weekend, and the rule in Big Brother Cheesecake has been that if you cannot play in the veto, you are allowed to pick somebody to play for you, but if they win, it is their competition. Here's what Adam had to say. "Hey, house guests, happy Friday, bro. Okay, so sad news. My preferred time for the POV was not the majority, so now I'm unable to play. Oh no! In order to keep it fair in the spirit of the game, I drew a name at random and asked this person if they'd be willing to play for me. They said yes, so thanks a million, Krista. I would have won, so no pressure. Good luck, all contestants. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone." So he picked Krista allegedly at random, I think. Did he say that? Yeah, I drew a name at random. And so Krista is playing in this Golden Power Veto competition along with Jonathan, Chad, Charlene, and Emad, who was chosen in the draw, and Nicole, who was chosen in the draw. Okay, let's get to the Power Veto competition rules. This Power Veto competition is called Yankee Swap. Here's how it works. This is a classic competition in Big Brother Cheesecake and in Big Brother in general. Jeffrey won it in season 1 when he was eliminated first, but ended up getting the Golden Veto and ended up convincing everybody not to take the Golden Veto from him, which was just brilliant. And then Dylan won it last season in season 2. So the first 2 winners have been male. Will this pattern continue? We have 3 men and 3 women competing, so we'll find out. Here's how the competition works, and it sounds very complicated, and Rhonda's head will probably explode with questions, but trust me, it's not that complicated. I did revamp it a little to add a little bit more skill, so it wasn't totally luck-based. So, you each have 100 Tim Hortons oatmeal raisin cookies. Alright? They're addictive. You know, at first I wasn't convinced, but they're pretty good. Anyway, you each have 100 of these. Don't eat them all at once. Hold on, this is never a good idea to eat while shooting. Okay. You each have 100 oatmeal raisin cookies. In each round, the house guest still in the competition will bet on how many cookies they're willing to give up to avoid having to swim in the shark tank. Get it? Under the sea shark tank. And this is a different shark tank than the Sharks Alliance, okay? These are real sharks. Okay? I'm just kidding. So you will each bet on how many of your 100 cookies you're willing to give up to not swim in the shark tank. Whoever bets the lowest number of cookies will have to swim in the shark tank. The shark tank is basically a game of card sharks. If you can survive 5 correct card shark turns, and I'll explain what it is in a second, you remain in the competition, and the person with the next lowest cookie bet will have to play until we eliminate somebody. So, how do you win the card shark competition, swimming with the sharks? I'll show you a card. Aces are low, and you have to guess whether the next card is higher or lower. If you can do it 5 times, you beat the sharks. So, I'll play one. So 4, higher. I already lost. So there you go. If you can survive 5, you advance, and the person with the next lowest amount will have to play. If you lose, you are out of the competition, out of the cookie portion of the competition, but not necessarily out of the veto competition. You will win one of 6 prizes. They are labeled A, E, I, O, U, W. You pick one of these 6 prizes, that's your prize. Then we'll play the next round. Again, you'll bet cookies, and if you bet 50 cookies the first round to avoid elimination, you only have 50 left, so bear that in mind, there's strategy to there. Again, person who bets the lowest amount of cookies must swim in the shark tank and get 5 correct card shark dealies. Let's play again. 4, higher. Yay, I got 1. Lower. Yay, I got 2. Higher. Damn it! Okay, so as you can tell, you don't want to swim with the sharks, okay? The second person eliminated will get to pick another prize. They can then choose whether to keep their prize or trade it with the first prize. Play will then continue until everybody is eliminated. The last player left standing in the cookie portion of the competition will get to pick whether they keep their last prize or trade it for any of the first 5 prizes. And whoever is standing with the Golden Power Veto at the end of the entire competition will win the Golden Power Veto. I know this sounded really, really complicated, and like I said, Rhonda's head is exploding right now with questions. Trust me, this one is an easy one. It is a little time consuming though. I'm hoping for 45 minutes or less. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. We begin at today at 12 p.m. I will hopefully be on time. I went to Sugo today, or yesterday, so I don't have to go pick up Italian food with the hotties. Yeah, okay. So good luck, house guests. With that said, who will win the Golden Power Veto? Find out as a special celebrity hosts tomorrow's results of the Golden Power Veto competition, the Big Brother Yankee Swap. Monday, will the winner use it to save Chad or Shirley from the chopping block? Will Nicole use her Pooh Brown Power Veto to save Chad or Shirley from the chopping block? That's all on Monday. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees made their case, and we learn the rules for the next Head of Household competition, and Wednesday is the second live eviction of the season and Head of Household competition results. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care, and we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. Good night.